Hi y'all, it's me. I'm back to share with you some of the cards that I've made for Mother's Day. And I am not a card maker by any means. I struggle with them to like nobody's business. It takes me forever and I don't know why, but I feel so limited with that little space, and it's not like a mini book. I mean, it's like a mini book page, but with a mini book page, you have more pages to tell the whole story. With a card, it's kind of all got to be condensed on that one little page, and it's like, So anyhow, without further ado, I'll show you the card I made for my mom, and believe me, this was made out of necessity. And so here's the card I made for my mother, and as you can see, I cut the, here, let me put this behind, it might help see this a little better. Okay, so I just used some regular cardstock from Coordinations. I used some My Mind's Eye paper for the background papers, and this was actually the border that came from the 12 by 12 sheet of My Mind's Eye. And then, so I just cut it to make a border around here. I added some pearls here. I added some Pro 31 flowers and some little bitty pearls from Halud that I added here and here for the body of the butterfly. Over here on the edge, I used the Tim Holtz butterfly on the edge die that I just got, and I love it. And I didn't want to leave them just the green, so what I did was I cut it twice, but once out of vellum, and then I took those and added them right here with some glitter down the center, just to kind of give it, tie it in with the rest of the card. Then I used, for the circle that's in here, I used my Nestabilities Lacy Circles and did that. And for the butterfly, of course, it's the Martha Stewart punch. And really simple, not too fancy schmancy. Like I said, I'm not a big card maker, so I just wanted to have something to give my mom. So anyway, and I put a doily in the back, and I used the antique linen, which I'm loving this antique linen. I just got this from Blitzy, so I'm loving it. Anyhow, so that's how I did my mom's card. And then the next card I did was for my friend. She's coming from Florida, and I'll see her on Wednesday. And so I wanted to give her a Mother's Day card. And so I made this one for her. And for this one, I used the same Nestabilities die. This is a Die Cuts with a View pre-made card, Coordinations cardstock. And then, by the way, for the previous card and this card, I used this stamp set. And for the next card, I used the Happy Mom's Day part from this collection. So anyway, on this one, I added dots of glue and then glitter to tie in with the whole color scheme. I paper pieced her, and she's beautiful. Her name is Belle, and she comes from this stamp right here, and this comes from rubbernecker.com, and her name is Belle, so you can find her there. She's beautiful. She's really fun to paper piece too. She's a great subject for paper piecing. Okay, then down here I made this little rosette out of seam binding. I just did a running stitch, gathered it, and then it left a hole in the center, which I pushed the button through, which that is a button, and then through the hole of the shank in the back of the button, I slipped this piece of seam binding so it held it in place. So that's how it's attached by the hole of the button. And then just some little seam binding ribbon there, and actually inside I'm just gonna write Do It in Style, and so I thought that was appropriate with this stamp. So that's number 2. And then the last stamp card that I did, this is for my friend's mother, and I just used a Die Cuts with a View pre-made card back. I used some pearls, the doily with the antique linen. I used these little tiny flowers from Pro 31, and as well as this flat back pink trim from Pro 31, and then seam binding here on the end. And this element here, I'll share with you. I'm going to have to move this to show you. It's a free download, and this is what it looks like, and it's from my friend Heather, and Heather is a fellow Pro 31 design team member, and she's offering this on her blog, and I'll put the link down below for you. It's free, and you can download it. You just have to sign up to receive emails from her blog, and so you get this for free. She also has it available for purchase if you want the same thing without the mother word here and Happy Mother's Day here, so it would be blank just with the flower and the the heart shapes, so you can purchase those on her blog as well. So anyway, that's what I've used here. I just sized it down smaller, as you can see. It was perfect coloring for the things that I used. And then the other tag that says Happy Mother's Day, I just added it on the inside. The lady who's getting this probably won't even appreciate it, so she'll probably just throw it. So anyway, I just wanted to share these cards with you. Like I said, I'm definitely, whoops, I just threw one on the floor. I am definitely not the card maker. I do try, but I don't know, some reason I just struggle with these cards. So there you go. There they are, and thank you so much for looking. If you have any questions, please let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye.